Is cheesecake really banned from flights? And what about fresh fruit? Is it true that it's banned from certain destinations? I'm Joanna from Air Advisor, bringing you weekly travel tips on your passenger rights and other information that'll make your next flight as smooth and easy as possible. So TSA food rules might be stricter than you think. And in this video, we're going to look at the quirks of what you can and can't take past airport security. Anything that is a liquid, gel, or spreadable is subject to the 3.4-ounce rule. So before your trip, buy some TSA-approved 3.4-ounce containers that are clearly marked and prioritize what you actually need. Just because you've packed or poured everything into the right-sized containers doesn't necessarily mean you won't run into trouble. Even 3.4-ounce containers have a limitation. Each passenger is only allowed one quart-sized clear plastic bag to put their liquids and gels in. This amounts to roughly 9 containers, so don't go crazy. When it comes to open food, the TSA typically doesn't care whether your food containers are open or not. What they do care about, though, is if your food is solid or not. Open foods are subject to the standard 3.4-ounce rule, but otherwise, homemade bread, last night's leftovers, or an open bag of chips are all allowed by the TSA. Like open food, the TSA does not put any limitation on the amount of frozen food you can pack, but it has to be frozen solid when going through security. Otherwise, you'll be in violation of the liquids gels policy. If you're planning to travel with meat or seafood, they are permitted in your carry-on, but if you're packing ice to keep the food cold, the ice packs have to be frozen solid at the time of your security screening. Dry ice is a good alternative to regular ice packs, and it's allowed in quantities smaller than 5.5 pounds. Also, if you're returning to the United States from an international destination, any meat or seafood products must be declared and are subject to inspection. Luckily, the TSA understands that baby food, breast milk, and formula are really important, so it's not subject to the same 3.4-ounce limitations as other liquids are. There is no hard and fast rule, as it's up to the discretion of the TSA agent, but reasonable quantities for the duration of your travel period are definitely permitted. Make sure you separate your baby food from the rest of your items so that the TSA can inspect it properly, and let them know what you have before starting the screening process. This also applies to toddler drinks and toddler food like puree pouches. They don't need to be in 3.4-ounce containers or fit into a quart-sized clear plastic bag. Alcohol is treated the same as any other liquid, and it must be in 3.4-ounce bottles that fit into a quart-sized plastic bag. The exception is if you're planning to transport alcohol that's over 140 proof, 70%. This type of alcohol isn't even allowed in your checked bag, so better to leave it at home. When flying domestically within the continental United States, fresh fruits and vegetables are permitted in their natural state. As long as your fruits and veggies haven't been turned into a liquid or gel, you won't have to comply with the ever-present 3.4-ounce rule. Bringing fruits and vegetables through the TSA from Hawaii, Puerto Rico, or any other U.S. territory is generally prohibited due to the risk of importing invasive species to the mainland U.S. The same rules go for produce brought back from international destinations. If your flight isn't particularly long, you can likely get away with just packing a few snacks to curb the hunger pangs. Here are some of the snacks you can take through TSA screening safely. Solid foods like cereals, granola bars, chips, popcorn, chocolate, and crackers. Dried fruit. Fresh fruit is also fine as long as you're flying domestically within the continental U.S. Hard cheese to go with crackers is fine, and protein bars for energy. As we've seen, you can bring food through TSA checkpoints, subject to just a few rules, but there are a few things that are usually prohibited, like alcohol over 140 proof, and it also isn't permitted in your checked luggage either. Canned foods. These are usually banned because they contain liquid and exceed the 3.4-ounce limitation. This pertains to things like canned chili, soup, or sauces. Pack them in your checked luggage to save yourself the trouble. It may surprise you to learn that for TSA purposes, creamy cheeses are considered liquids, so your delicious brie or camembert better be less than 3.4 ounces and packaged accordingly. Sadly, cheesecake is also included in this category. Generally speaking, fresh produce and other agricultural items are not allowed to be imported into the U.S. Your best bet is to leave these things behind. As long as you stick to the 3.4-ounce containers for anything liquid, gel, or spreadable, you'll be fine. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you want to find more information about this topic, I'm going to actually pin the link down in the comments as well as in the description. So talk to you next time.